Why when people ask what 3 things would you bring on a desert island, nobody says a boat? Nah! What shape is the sky? Do penguins have knees? Is a hot dog a sandwich? Does a straw have 2 holes or 1? Is cereal considered soup? Is water wet?
Bro, when a pregnant woman goes swimming, she becomes a human submarine.
Get out of my house!
Are bugs born knowing they can walk up walls, or do they just accidentally do it one day and go, check me out? Dude, national anthems can be considered country music.
You're giving me a headache!
Bro, your head slowly 3D prints your hair. Mom? Yeah, it's him. I need your help. Hello? Bullets only do their job after they're fired.
That's it!
Probably already aware that the word bed actually looks like a bed, and thus taller people would have to sleep in beads. But did you know that if you take the value of pi, which is 3.14, and you hold it up to the mirror, it actually spells pi?
Yo, shower thoughts, bro. Why are they called apartments if they're all close together? Yo, baking is using eggs to glue broken plants back together. Why don't we treat moths as well as we treat butterflies? Why? Laughing out loud is the most socially acceptable lie. Nobody uses cash anymore, it's much harder to be homeless. We would never know if there used to be dinosaurs that were boneless. No way. Work at retail, you'll realize most people are really dumb. You look insane if you don't wear the right clothes when you go for a run. Imagine the stress of Gordon Ramsay's friends, having him over for dinner that just gave me shivers. Deliver a meal to the #1 insult giver. Most board games have one winner, multiple losers. Jenga has one loser and multiple winners. Skip school and your punishment is school makes you skip school. Yes. The one day people check if news is true is on April Fool's. You have zero proof that other people cannot read your mind. Everyone else's house kinda smells weird except mine.
Bro. Can you help me with the... What are you doing?
I'm just thinking.
About what? You can't on Earth. We need to get you out more. Yeah.
You never actually stop clapping. The time between claps just becomes longer. No way. You can get arrested for peeing in front of other people, and then you will be forced to pee in front of other people. Whoa. Depends on where you live though, I guess, a little bit. Light bulbs were such a good idea, they became the symbol for a good idea. That's true. We don't check the refrigerator multiple times to see if we can find new food. We check to see if our standards have dropped enough since the last time we opened it.
Dude, spiders are the only web developers in the world that enjoy finding bugs. We think people with eyeglasses look smart, when in reality they fail the test to get them. Bro, claustrophobic people are perfectly fine with their brains being trapped inside their skull. Dude, 2 pregnant women boxing is like 2 babies having a mech fight. Humans are afraid of being bitten by spiders even though we have more teeth, and spiders are afraid of being stepped on by humans even though they have more legs. The movie Cars has sidewalks in it. Why? Platypuses produce both eggs and milk. That makes them a portable source of omelets. Mom said I need to be nicer to you, so that's why I haven't said anything.
Olive oil is made from olives, and vegetable oil is made from vegetables. What is baby oil made of?
When you clean a vacuum cleaner, you become a vacuum cleaner. No way. Wow. Brushing your teeth is the only time you clean your skeleton. That's right. Every single odd number has the letter E in it. I never noticed that. The longer you don't pee, the longer you pee. Whoa.
You okay, bud?
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
About what?
Coins.
Just go touch some grass, okay, buddy? Yeah, I could use some air.
Hey man, you okay?
There's no reason that the alphabet has to be in that order.
Bro, are you feeling alright?
Bathtubs are just reverse boats. I've known my parents my entire life, but they've only known me for part of theirs. Blind people have never seen a smile, but yet they still know how to smile.
Bro, you're really starting to scare me.
There's no way of knowing if reality actually exists outside of my head. Okay, what kind of drugs did you do?
Dude, I just realized that cowboys go yee-haw and ninjas go hee-yaw.
Why are you the way you are? Why are you? Why?
Bro, the letter W starts with a D.
You always look up like that. What are you looking at?
ATM fees is when you're just buying your own money.
Now, I got a student card with student benefits. Fee free.
You know what's crazy? Water. It can boil you to death, freeze you to death, and drown you. Yet you still need it to survive.
Mom, he's back. Hello?
The opposite of Microsoft Office is macro hard on fire.
Stop!
If you have two pillows, the top pillow is using the bottom pillow as a pillow. No way. Technically, your alarm tone is your theme song because it starts every episode. You could totally look at it that way. Earth is a wet rock that's been sitting out so long, stuff has started to grow on it. What a fresh perspective. A keychain is a ring invented so that you can lose all your keys at once. That's a double-edged sword because it's convenient when you have them all together, but it's not that convenient when you lose them because you lose access to literally everything. A person standing in front of you is technically the person standing the furthest away behind you.
So you want pancakes or waffles? I'm still thinking. It's really not that hard of a decision, man. Just a little. You alright? Can you help me with the... What are you doing? I'm just thinking. About what? We need to get you out more. Yeah.